Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Ryan Prosick. 5 people have been arrested following a drug bust in Nanticoke. The individuals were arrested after a search warrant was executed at a home on 244 Main Street on Saturday. During the search, officers reportedly seized meth and marijuana from the home, along with a handgun, ammunition, electronic scale, and drug packaging materials. John Matthew Fox, Matthew King, Jeremy Michael Shea, Jolene Marie Moon, and Beth Ann Lewis were all charged in connection with the incident. The search warrant on the residence was conducted due to numerous complaints of suspected drug activity. All 5 individuals are currently behind bars at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility as they all failed to post bail. A weekend incident is being investigated by Wilkes-Barre City Police. Police say the incident occurred around 2:45 a.m. on Sunday in the area of North Main and Bennett Street. Investigators are asking the public for help in identifying the male and 2 females shown on screen in connection with the incident. If you have any information regarding the identities of the suspects, you are asked to contact Wilkes-Barre City Police at 570-208-6721. State police are asking the public for help in locating a missing woman. Linda Carmela Shaw from Chickashinny was reported missing and endangered on Tuesday. State police say she was last seen on Monday near the Susquehanna River in Salem Township. Shaw is described by state police as a white woman with black hair. She's approximately 5 feet 3 inches tall and was last seen wearing a long-sleeved gray sweatshirt, a dark-colored jacket, blue jeans, and light-colored sneakers. Police say Shaw is originally from Huntington Township. If you have any information on Shaw's whereabouts, you're asked to contact Troop P in Chickashinny at 570-542-4117. A man from Gordon is behind bars in Schuylkill County. David Sadusky is in custody after Butler Township police responded to a burglary in progress on Friday morning. Police say the incident occurred around 7:30 a.m. on the 500 block of McKnight Street in Gordon. According to officials, the witness who called 911 told dispatchers that Sadusky had destroyed 2 cameras and taken a mountain bike after breaking into her rear porch area. Witnesses say Sadusky then returned to the porch a second time to remove a tool. When police made contact with the caller, she reported that she had followed the tracks left by the mountain bike to Sadusky's garage, where the door was open and the bike was visible. Sadusky was then placed under arrest by officers and charged with felony burglary, criminal trespass, and other related charges in connection with the incident. Sadusky is currently behind bars at the Schuylkill County Prison on $75,000 straight cash bail. The Pittston City St. Patrick's Parade will be returning this Saturday, March 2nd. As a result, Pittston police are advising motorists that all roadways leading into Pittston City, including all access to the downtown, will be closed at 10 a.m. on Saturday until the completion of the parade and 5K race. The 11th annual St. Patrick's Parade will step off at 11:30 a.m., with the annual Leprechaun Loop 5K race beginning at 10:30 a.m. A Little Miss and Little Mr. Leprechaun contest will also take place at the Pittston Memorial Library beginning at 12:30 p.m. For additional information or to register, you could visit the Pittston Parade website at pittstonstparade.org. A Tannersville woman has been arrested following a traffic stop in the Bartonsville area. According to police, Nicole Coppola had been driving on State Route 611 with a non-functioning passenger side tail light when she entered the left turn-only lane and continued without turning. Police initiated a traffic stop in the area of Kobe's Creekside Grill and discovered through field sobriety tests and observation that Coppola had been allegedly driving under the influence. Coppola was transported to the Monroe County DUI Center, where she submitted to a blood test. The results from the test are pending. Police say Coppola will subsequently be charged with driving under the influence, summary general lighting requirements, and summary improper use of the left turn lane. Coming up on WYLN News, the Hazelton Lions Club prepares to host a bingo fundraiser. Plus, Eckley Miners Village will soon be reopening for the spring season. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Welcome back to WYLN News. A woman is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Betty Jo Ryder is wanted on a charge of false identification to a law enforcement officer. Ryder is known to have ties to the Jim Thorpe area. If you have any information on Ryder's whereabouts, you're asked to call the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-2821. The Hazleton Lions Club will be hosting their first ever Outrageous Bingo this Saturday. The event will take place at the Hazleton American Legion located at 305 East Diamond Avenue from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Doors will open at 1:30 p.m. In addition to bingo, the event will feature door prizes as well as food and drinks for sale. Tickets cost $15 in advance and $20 at the door. Anyone interested in participating or donating a basket can contact Christina at 689-234-9570. Eckley Miners Village will be officially reopening for the spring season on March 1st with new extended hours. This year, the historical site will be open Wednesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. School tours, group tours, and research visits will also continue to be available during business hours every day of the week. Eckley Miners Village is a museum and historic site that serves as an example of a 19th century coal mining town. The site is located at 2 Eckley Main Street in Weatherly. Coming up on Fractal's News Choice, we recap the Hazleton Cougars girls basketball team's big win and more on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, Trooper Anthony Petrosky previews Camp Cadet on this week's Trooper Talk Tuesday. Then we sit down with Leanne Falabelle from the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce on Community and You. So stay right here because we'll be right back on WYLN TV.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Escapec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
When you need surgery, excellence and experience matter. So does staying close to home. At Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, you get it all. As part of Lehigh Valley Health Network's Institute for Surgical Excellence, we have the most experienced surgeons and advanced technology, including robotic-assisted surgery. For you, this means getting back to normal life. Whether it's general or orthopedic surgery, you have a local surgery partner you can trust, a partner committed to excellence. Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, your health deserves a partner.
The Castle Auditorium Community Arts Center will be presenting the United States Air Force Heritage of America Rhythm in Blue Band at the Hazleton Area High School Friday, March 15th. Doors open at 7, concert starts at 7:30. This event is sponsored by the Pasco L. Shivo Memorial Fund of the Luzerne Foundation and the Hazleton Elks Lodge Number 200. This concert is free, open to the public. Tickets can be picked up at Boscov's and Laurel Ball in Hazleton, and tickets will be available at eventbrite.com, and a limited number of tickets will also be available at the door. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to a Tuesday edition of Let's Talk Sports, and I have some great news to report back today as the Hazleton Area Girls Cougars basketball team won their sub-regional final 49-33, and they did it in spectacular fashion as they didn't lead in the first half and they had more turnovers than shots made, but they clawed right back into it. They showed grit, they showed toughness, they showed heart, and they had a 35-9 run in the second half to clinch their way into the state tournament, which will be taking place and begin on March 8th for the Lady Cougars. So congrats to them. Fantastic comeback out of them, and we look forward to seeing them in the state tournaments in early March. We're also going to talk a little NFL as we're doing positional rankings for free agency, leading up to free agency, so you know who should your team target, who played good this past season, how much money it's going to cost them, stuff like that. And we'll talk about the combine later in the week because that starts on Friday. But we're going to talk about wide receivers today, and with T. Higgins kind of being off the market, he got franchise tagged, but you know they might trade him. Tag and trade is a real thing. They can net a first or early second round pick for the star wide receiver and save a ton of money, but it will also hurt their chances at a Super Bowl. So we'll see how that saga plays out, but he was the number one wide receiver on the market, but he's technically not on it anymore, but he still kind of is. Just, you're going to have to give up a significant asset in trade to get him. Some guys you won't, though. We have Mike Evans, who had a spectacular season for the Bucs. I feel like we say that every year. He's in his early 30s now, and he's still racking up consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. He has 10 touchdowns when you just blink, and he's a stud. He gets it done at every level of the field, and I think he's going to go back to Tampa, especially if Baker goes back. There was rumors that he was going to be the guy for the Chiefs or another team that needs a wide receiver, but it looks like he's going to stay in Tampa Bay and finish out his career a Buccaneer, which is awesome for him. He's one of the all-time greats for the franchise, especially at the position. And keeping with that same kind of tone, Michael Pittman for the Colts. He was a fantastic possession receiver, got a crazy amount of targets throughout the year, and he was Anthony Richardson and Gardner Minshew's number one wide receiver and safety blanket. I think the Colts, who have a good amount of cap space, especially the rookie quarterback on a rookie contract, they will pay Michael Pittman whenever he wants to keep him together with Anthony Richardson, just like they did with Jonathan Taylor, even though they kind of fumbled that one. But expect Pittman to get the most money on the open market out of these guys unless T. Higgins tag and then trade and then gets an extension. I think Pittman will be the most. And then we go down to the next tier, which with Hollywood Brown, who has been a productive receiver. You didn't get to really see it that often. Lamar Jackson didn't really make an effort to get him the football in his days in Baltimore than Kyler Murray. He was good with Kyler Murray for the first season, and then, of course, he tore his ACL, and Kyler didn't play again till late this year. So we had a assortment of quarterbacks, including the pastronaut, Josh Dobbs. I think he could be a really underrated value signing for a team that needs a quality number 2 wide receiver. I think that's what he is. He's not a 1. He's proven that now, but he's only 26 as of today, and he still has a couple of years of productivity left at the wide receiver position. We also have Calvin Ridley, it's a very interesting case here with Calvin Ridley because he was a Jaguar, but if he goes back to the Jaguars, they'll have to give up a second-round pick to the Falcons instead of a third. But at the same time, do you really want to break him up from Trevor Lawrence? It's a really tough situation the Jags are going through right now. And we don't know what kind of contract he's going to get because it's really awkward as he was suspended for all of 2022 for violating gambling rules by the NFL. And he wasn't the best this year, but was he shaking off the rust? Is this his new him? Will he ever get back to the old days where he was a stud wide receiver? So many unanswered questions, but I think a team is going to take a risk, and I don't think it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think if I were to place a guy to the Chiefs that's probably not going to be back with his team, this would be the one. I feel like Calvin Ridley would be a force next to Travis Kelce, and they need wide receiver help, and they might be able to get him on a little bit on the cheaper side due to the risk of Calvin Ridley not returning the form that he was before the suspension and what he was in the 2021 season, which he was really good. He led the league in air yards, which, of course, doesn't mean a whole lot, but it still means that he was getting a ton of targets and he was the number 1 wide receiver for his team. But that's my predictions. I think 2 will leave, 2 will stay, and we'll see what happens with T. Higgins. But that does it for this edition of Let's Talk Sports. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
And you will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Hello, I'm Wyln historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Hi everybody, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, my old mentor Cy Fulton's going to join me to talk about, can this laser help his right shoulder? He thinks he could make 10 out of 10 foul shots. Let's see if he could.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another segment of Trooper Talk Tuesday. I'm Trooper Anthony Petrosky, Troop N Public Information Officer. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the 2024 Troop N Camp Cadet. Now, our Troop N Camp Cadet will be held July 14th through the 19th, and it's at Penn State Hazleton. Right now, registration is open. You can go to our website, which is troopncampcadet.com, for more information. Our camp takes young adults ages 12 to 14 years old. They can apply, they have an interview process, and if they get accepted, they will come to our Troop N Camp Cadet. It's 6 days, it's overnight, you stay there at Penn State Hazleton, and you get a week's version of what it's like to live the life of a state trooper through our State Police Academy. You do everything from morning PT sessions, there's swimming in the pool, you see every kind of asset that Pennsylvania State Police has to offer, and this is all free of charge through Troop N Camp Cadet. It's a great program, and it's great for anyone interested in joining in a career in law enforcement. Again, for more information, visit our website, troopncampcadet.com, and I'll catch you next time here on Trooper Talk Tuesday.
Hello and welcome to Community and You. I'm Preston Endress today, and this is Leanne Fallible, and she's the VP of Marketing at Chamber of Commerce. Okay. How are you today?
I'm good, Preston. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, especially during the winter season. It could be better. You probably get that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but it's Friday, so that's a good thing.
Okay, so for those who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce and what you do personally?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Chamber of Commerce, we're a nonprofit organization here in Greater Hazleton, and we serve the Greater Hazleton business community. So businesses join our chamber for a small fee, and then we provide them with services to help network and promote and market their businesses. So we have a variety of events throughout the year to try and cater to every different sector of the business community, whether it's entrepreneurs or industries or restaurants. Really try and run the gamut of events to really promote all of the business community. So at the Chamber, I do, my title, like you said, is the Vice President of Marketing. So I pretty much plan all of our events that we have at the Chamber throughout the year, whether it's networking mixers, annual meetings, golf tournaments, seminars. And then we also have a bunch of different committees at the Chamber, and I kind of coordinate those, whether it's our Women's Networking Committee. We have an annual awards program that we do. We have a committee for that, volunteers, of course, which we couldn't do, things at the Chamber without our volunteers. So, and then all of our marketing, our Facebook, social media, our email marketing to our members, just to help get the word out about all of our events and all the services that we have to provide the business community.
That does sound like busy stuff. And do you enjoy this? Is it
Yeah. I've been at the Chamber for 17 years, which is hard to believe, but time flies when you're having fun, and I love it. I love being out in the community. I love meeting new people. One of my favorite things is when new businesses open, we get to help them coordinate their ribbon cutting ceremonies. So it's a great day for them to open their business, open the doors, and celebrate. And that is probably one of my favorite parts of the job. But there's so many positive things that we offer at the Chamber, and a lot of positive things that we do for the community. So it's really a great place to be.
Okay. So if someone wanted to, who is eligible, and how would they be able to join the Chamber?
Sure. So it's, any business in the Greater Hazleton area can join. So our area, when I say Greater Hazleton, that is the city of Hazleton and then the 16 municipalities and boroughs surrounding the city. So basically, more or less, whatever's in the territory of the Hazleton Area School District. And we do have businesses that join out of the area that possibly do business in the Greater Hazleton area as well. So really, any business is able to join. And if they were interested in membership, they can get in touch with me or our president, Mary Malone. She's very involved in the membership aspect of it, and we would, get the application to them and get them to get that filled out, and we would do the onboarding process and they can jump right in and start attending and taking advantage of all the services that we provide.
Now, would you happen to know what are some of the good benefits that we could get out of joining?
Sure. So, I mean, there are so many, and I could talk for days, but really taking advantage of the events that we have and just getting involved. I mean, everybody's busy with their own business, so that it's impossible for them to take part in every single event that we offer. But, you know, pick the events that really they think that are going to cater to their business and that will benefit their business, and get involved in it. Whether it's our annual meeting in May, that's our largest event of the year. That's really all business to business networking. It's an excellent event. If you're a golfer, we have our golf tournaments, but not even if you're a golfer. At our golf tournaments, we do an on-course business expo, so they can really meet the business people that are there one-on-one in a nice, relaxed atmosphere. We have free networking mixers every single month where they can attend. It's 2 hours, even if they just pop in for an hour, have something to drink, have some light hors d'oeuvres, and have an opportunity to check out the business that's hosting, but also meet people in a nice casual way after hours. Like I mentioned earlier, our Women's Networking Committee, we do a ton with our Women's Networking Committee, a great way for women in business to network with one another. So really just kind of get involved and take advantage of the services that services and events that we have to provide.
Sounds like an interesting time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. Right, it's fun. We do a lot, and we really like to encourage our members to participate in all the things that we have going on.
Well, sounds like that'll go way to sum up the chamber, don't you? Okay, that'll be it for this segment when it comes to community and news. So we'll see you next time on that.
If you're just tuning in, here's a recap of our top stories. 5 people have been arrested following a drug bust in Nanticoke. The individuals were arrested after a search warrant was executed at a home on 244 Main Street on Saturday. During the search, officers reportedly seized meth and marijuana from the home, along with a handgun, ammunition, electronic scale, and drug packaging materials. John Matthew Fox, Matthew King, Jeremy Michael Shea, Jolene Marie Moon, and Beth Ann Lewis were all charged in connection with the incident. The search warrant on the residence was conducted due to numerous complaints of suspected drug activity. All 5 individuals are currently behind bars at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility as they all failed to post bail. A weekend incident is being investigated by Wilkes-Barre City Police. Police say the incident occurred around 2:45 a.m. on Sunday in the area of North Main and Bennett Street. Investigators are asking the public for help in identifying the male and 2 females shown on screen in connection with the incident. If you have any information regarding the identities of the suspects, you are asked to contact Wilkes-Barre City Police at 570-208-6721. State police are asking the public for help in locating a missing woman. Linda Carmela Shaw from Chickashinny was reported missing and endangered on Tuesday. State police say she was last seen on Monday near the Susquehanna River in Salem Township. Shaw is described by state police as a white woman with black hair. She's approximately 5 feet 3 inches tall and was last seen wearing a long-sleeved gray sweatshirt, a dark-colored jacket, blue jeans, and light-colored sneakers. Police say Shaw is originally from Huntington Township. If you have any information on Shaw's whereabouts, you're asked to contact Troop P in Chickashinny at 570-542-4117. And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at wylntv.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35,